Hello, hello, hello. It is Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. Probably should have got prepared before I put the video on, shouldn't I? Time for another flip through of one of my scrapbook albums. I've been really enjoying doing these. It's a little trip down memory lane for me, both the making of them but also looking at the pictures again and stuff. So hopefully they're not too dull for everybody else. But you know what? I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying making them, so I'm going to keep going. I have probably a few more albums to go. 2, 3, plus probably another bonus one. So I think this is number 4. Yeah, I think this is album number 4 now. So let's get going. What is this one? This one's not a named album. What do not named albums mean? They mean that they're just random stuff. They're not specifically for an individual, so I think we've always looked at like one for me, one for Maya, well 2, I think we've done 2 for Maya. There'll be one for my husband that I've not yet looked at. But these are like travel things or other members of the family or that kind of thing. So yeah, well, we're starting with something that I really don't like, which is pocket pages. Fabulous pictures of King's College in Cambridge, which is one of the most beautiful buildings. Not the most beautiful building. If you know what the most beautiful building in the world is, you'll know if you've watched my other videos, because it's appeared on 2 scrapbook layouts in 2 different albums. Post it in the comments below. There you go. Sneaky, have you been listening? This is still one of the most beautiful buildings in the UK. I'm going to say in the world because I've not been around the world, but for me, my world, the world that I've been to, it is just stunning. And there are 2 pages of it. I think I didn't do too bad a job of that pocket page, as in at least put pattern paper on all of the pages. It's a bit of journaling. I don't like pocket pages. And yet, here we have yet another one. This is a very different pocket page because this is commemorating an actual event that happened. I'm impressed with my stamping there. Just saying, I'm impressed with my stamping because that's a stamped title and it looks quite neat and lined up. Quite impressed with that. I've clearly done editing of photos, so these are all a little bit sepia and washed out and a bit weird with the vignette on them. Don't know why. I don't like it because I don't like pocket pages. And here's a pocket page I apparently never finished. I don't even know where those pictures are from. So there you go, there's one that needs finishing. Oh, some scissors out. Okay. Another pocket page of us going to see In the Night Garden. Oh, there's a lot of pocket pages. I don't mind that one. That one looks all right. You have to design them as individual little cards, but then also think about how they work together as a full, and that's the bit that I struggled with. I don't mind this one either. This is quite cute. Because there's only actually one picture. So it's just a lot of, I don't know, it's just a lot of faffing around. And another one, only one picture, a load of faffing around. I don't mind them when they're quite big bits. So this has got one big piece. That's not as bad. And I don't mind that Halloween collection. I love those Halloween papers. We don't really do huge amounts of Halloween celebrating in the UK. I mean, the kids dress up when they're little and we do pumpkins and stuff like that, but we don't go all out for Halloween in the same way as they do in the States. But yeah, that was a couple of them. This isn't actually from Halloween. This is from March, but she went to a fancy dress party and she wanted to be from Monster High. She wanted to be one of the characters for Monster High, so Halloween things seem to work for that one. Goodness me, is there anything but pocket pages? Oh, there's a lot at the beginning. Apologies for this, there's just quite a lot of them. That's quite sweet with the papers that I chose. I like that. I like the little clusters of embellishments. Sorry, I should have said that on that. I really like the way that I did that with the cogs because it worked with the theming of the outfit and the costume that she was wearing. But yeah, quite like that one. Oh, now that's a pocket page I like, because it's done as if it's one page, and I think I've done that quite nicely. What do you think? Do you think it's all right? I like that. I've got some like gold vellum-y pieces. This is vellum. It continues across. I've tried to basically keep them continuous, and then I've chopped them up afterwards. I think that's how I've done this page. I've probably done it as a page. No, I've obviously done it as 2 pages because that piece only goes to there. But yeah, I've obviously done it as 2 pages and then just chopped this up, and that's probably why it works. But I like this. I don't mind scrapping at that. That's a really nice page, and it's really interesting, isn't it, to do it in a different shape, different size. But no, I like that page. That's all right. Even though this is using some of my favourite papers. Don't like it because it's a pocket page. It's just too bitty. That one's not too bad. But yeah, just not a fan. It's these hideous papers again. I can't remember what they're called. Parker's patterns or something like that. I remember liking them at the time, but really just don't like them now. But again, I just think they're so jarring, and yeah, I just don't like it. I'll just keep saying I just don't like it. Well, I like that. That's interesting. So don't mind that one. Don't know why. No, again, it's. I'm gonna have a little bit of a think. I think some of these pocket pages might need to be re-scrapped because I just don't like them, but I like elements of them, and I think if I was to make them again, I could incorporate some of those elements still. I'm just going to go back to that one. Like, for example, oh, I can't. They're double-sided. Oh, ignore me. I was just thinking, like, if I was to do this, do it again, and I could, like, have this coming out of there, and I'd create a cluster and all the rest of it, and I was thinking, oh, well, I might just do that, just take it apart. I can't because I made them double-sided. So, lesson to me, don't try and redo what you've already done. Live with it and accept it. It is what it is. Everybody else feel like that? Like, this would have worked better if that green had just gone all the way down, and then it had been the same papers. I think I've tried to do too much with some of this. I think that's the problem. That one's not too bad because I've kept some consistency, and yeah, but and the same with that. And then you'll be relieved to hear I think that's the end of the pocket pages. Can't see any more in here. There might be the odd one or two, but can't see them. Okay, simples. So our little angel Maya, when she was still within me. So when was this? September 2005. So yeah, no title. I mean, I suppose that could be considered title, I don't know. I mean, I like the dotty and I like the choice of the papers, but no title, no form of journaling. Okay, I like this. I've seen another layout on another album where I really liked it, where it was like a column with several photos on, and it got these strips coming out the side. So I think I obviously like this. What I really like about this is that I've done an attempt to kind of like blend, doing something in the background. Oh, that page protector's just ripped. Doing something in the background. I actually think I've stenciled through a doily. That's what I think I've done there. I've done it messily. I've not done it a brilliant job, but I do like that. I'm not keen on the washi tape but yeah, I'm pleased. I like that. Could do with some journaling. Oh, there's a tiny little bit of journaling. Don't like that at all. Little tags sticking up over some circles that have been distressed. Bit of stenciling or stamping coming out the sides, and a border all the way around. But I don't like that at all. Another one with some circles, but also the hexagons. I just feel like it needed to come further over here and be less on the left hand side, because this is a big space. But what I do like is it's got white writing for the journaling. That's a bit different. Again, I probably wouldn't use these very bulky embellishments. It's that paper again. I like the banners going down the side, and I think on a previous page I didn't like the mix of them because they were clumps of the wobbly ones and clumps of the straight ones. I quite like them when they're like that. I mean, it's obviously slightly wonky up here. That should be like so. I don't mind the paper because it's a smaller section of it. It's not too bad. But I am also thinking, you know, need something to ground it, to make it go into the background. Would have been helpful. I think the colours work well with the hat and the outfit. It's so bulky though. This is so thick. This and the ones that are on the other page, so thick. So these are pictures from the same day actually. You can see she's wearing the same outfit on that one, but not on that one. Must have had an outfit change for various reasons. But yeah, I do like the circles, but the gems clearly have not lasted the test of time, and so therefore they have come off. It just looks a bit blocky, I suppose. Yeah, blocky is probably the best word. I like that one. That's nice. I like that. I like the circles. Again, it's this cluster element. Everything's connected. I'm not so sure about the journaling over here. Might have been better on strips, sort of anchored to it a little bit better. Oh, another page from the zoo trip. That's a funny picture, isn't it? All three of us looking in the opposite direction at the animals. Maya's looking at Grandad, who's taking the picture, and full on going into monkey mode. I like it. I've obviously attempted some definition here around the edges in a bit of a messy way, but that's kind of worked. But I think I probably needed to do it around more panels so it all ties in and doesn't look just on its own. Now this next one's weird. I've just embossed a stamped image all the way across the bottom and then plonked something down. Weird. I'm not even going to comment on it because it's that weird and awful. Oh, that's cute. I like this. I like the different sections. It's a bit naff. I'm not going to lie. Not sure what's going on here, but I obviously, gosh, I must have cut those out. So that's these stickers. I'm gonna have to have a look at this one now. No, that's paper that I have fussy cut in some way. Must have used my craft knife. I must have been quite good with the craft knife at that point. I think the things that I don't like is I don't like the fact that I have heat embossed the birds and they've become slightly transparent. Don't like that. This is an interesting decision to do some random stitching. Maybe the first time we've seen stitching on a page. Don't remember seeing one on any other pages. But yeah, that's some hand stitching along with some brads. Do you know what? It's the starting points of trying to explore some different things. I like this though. This is quite cute. Even though it's all down in one corner, I like the fact that I've gone with the dotted line and then done my journaling around the outside. just needs something in the background. But I really like all the little strips with all the words on. I think that's quite cute. Okay. I mean, it says what it does. I like the star clusters. I like the star paper. I like the fact that I've inked things. It just needs something in the background of the papers that will help bring it to life. The title does work, but it just seems disconnected to the picture. But I don't dislike that one. I think that's quite cute. I like this, but I like this paper, and I think I've said that on another page. I also really like those 5 blocks going down. I think that's a really nice way. I think I must have used a sketch for this. This does not look like something I would choose to do off the top of my head, so I'm thinking that that must have been a sketch of some description I've followed. But I like that. I like the embellishments. Again, you know, modern, it would have more embellishments. It would perhaps have more stuff coming out the backgrounds or something, but I really like it. Back to my favourite paper again. I did buy several packs of it, so it did get used a lot because I really liked it. Again, like the circle, I think I've copied this from another page, and I've gone, really like that. Oh, I wonder if this is when I did the Memory Mondays or something. A long time ago on my blog, I did like a monthly sketch, and then I would scrap that sketch a couple of times during the month. I've completely forgotten that I even did that. I wonder if that's this. That's why it's looking familiar with another page, and I'm thinking, oh, similar style. So that's probably what that was. But I do like it. Again, just needs a bit more. And I'm not entirely sure that that's the right colour pink. It's a little bit in my face. I'm also not quite sure about that ribbon. It looks a bit too dark. Oh, we have another bicycle one with the same bicycle paper. Different bicycle, different age. Like with the cogs. I like that. That's quite nice. Not sure about these flowers because I just don't like them as embellishments, but I think it's quite cute. Quite like the way I've designed the page. Okay, this looks not finished. I mean, it is finished, but it doesn't look it. It looks like it needs more. The title doesn't really stand out, and it needs embellishment, but don't dislike it. I don't like it, but again, it's that paper. The paper works with the picture because of the primary kind of colours that they've got going on, but yeah, just not keen on that. Oh goodness me, I think they were like little clay embellishments that were in a mould that I'd made. It looks basic. It doesn't look like I've made much effort with it because it's just a piece of paper, a couple of other pieces of paper, and then some scraps of ribbon. I quite like the way that I've done the ribbon though. That's quite interesting. Yeah, again, it feels quite basic. This is clearly missing a title. And if it had a title, it'd look good. Again, look, it's that strip. Definitely when I was doing the same sketch and just doing it a couple of different times in a month. And I do really like the sketch, so I think I might choose to do it again at some point. But yeah, I think this just feels like it needs a title, and maybe some journaling would be good. I can't see any journaling. Nope, can't see any. So maybe just needs a little bit of a finish off. Okay, this is the DCWV paper that's got the encapsulated glitter. I don't know if it picks it up on the camera or not. I don't like it. I don't like any of the pages I've made with it, but you know, it is what it is, and we have to learn to live with that. This is such a simple piece because I've literally just trimmed it down and mounted it, brought in the blue to match with his top, and stuck a picture on and done some journaling, some stickers. So simple. Yep, no journaling on this one either. Don't mind that. Like the strips, again, this is probably one of those, I made a sketch and I did it multiple times because I remember the one with the strips on previously. Oh, I just can't believe I'd not even remembered that I did that for a while. Whole year, did 12 different sketches and then just did them multiple times. Oh, excuse me. Oh, these are interesting. So these are probably quite early days of scrapbooking, or I'd lost my plot. Look at that. Look, we've even got pinking edges and we've got some curved things, but have been done by hand. This has been done by hand, and eek. We all had to learn somewhere. And I mean, this is hilariously awful. There's waves because we're being pirates, so we have to cut waves in our paper. That's what we do, isn't it? And then we make our letters out of ourselves. I mean, to be fair, this was a hilarious situation of they had Pirate Day at preschool and Maya was poorly, but she'd got her outfit and she really wanted to do it. So when she was feeling well again at the weekend, we had a Pirate Day and we had to do all sorts of activities at home to make up for the fact that she'd missed Pirate Day in preschool. That's what we did for our daughter. She was very well, very spoiled, very looked after by her parents. Oh, look, it's a strip. It's got bits coming out. Catherine likes it. This is how it's going to work. I like that. It just, I like the fact that I've done my journaling up here and everything's on the side. There's something I'm not sure about. But yeah, again, it would just want a little bit more something in a modern page. So I've stamped this, and they're stamped. That's stamped, all from the same stamp set, I think. Yeah, I mean, the colours work well with her outfit. Just not sure about the craft coloured cardstock, the crumb cake in the background, but anyway, yeah, it's okay. It's not horrific. It's not okay. Randomly, don't mind this, even though it's that DCWV paper with the encapsulated glitter, because I've got my snowflakes that are all shiny, and it works. And because it's a bold picture, and yeah, so I don't mind that one. That one's not too bad. Well, there you go. I'm at the end of that album. So many different styles. So many I didn't like in there. So many I didn't like in there. There was a lot I didn't like in there. I mean, from the incredibly old-fashioned, like, looks like I did it in the 1980s, even though clearly I was a child in the 1980s, so that didn't happen. But what's really funny is just suddenly remembering that I did that whole sketch challenge thing on my blog, and so all the pages I really liked were this sketch. How funny is that? And I'm not saying it's perfect, but they were the ones I liked. I've just realised I love that. I use like little, they're obviously the dots off the eyes from a foam letter set, and then the little gems. It looks so cute. But yeah, so many different styles and so many things I liked and disliked. But I think I have completely confirmed I don't like pocket pages. I think we all know that now, having had to wade through so many at the beginning of this album. And also I really don't like that Parker's print paper. It's awful. Don't know why I ever like that, but there you go. Listen, I hope you enjoyed looking through, and I hope you found some inspiration, and I'd love to know if you're going to use my famous sketch that I used so many times in that one album. I'm going to go and see if I can find that other one now, because I really liked the one with Martin Opar as well, I think. I mean, it's not the same sketch, but it's got elements of it. Oh, here we go. Here's one that I like. That one just needs a title. So yeah, so please do give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't like anything. Fair enough, each their own. Leave me a comment below, and I wonder if anybody won the competition on the best building in the world, in my opinion, which you'll only know if you've seen my previous ones of this. Anyway, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Please do click the notification bell. I don't post videos particularly routinely, so that'll help you know that there's a video up, so you know to go and watch it, because I know otherwise things can get a bit lost, can't they, in your feed. And until next time, goodbye.